My anime list gets longer every day.
Okay, welcome back, nerds, blurs, dweebs, and geeks. How y'all doing today? Again, we got our listeners, watchers. I want to thank them. I know I went right into the interview because I was hyped and I was excited, but I would like to thank those listeners and watchers for, sticking with me, with all my mistakes and mishaps that I do. But you know what? Hey, it is. Podcast is almost rapping. It's freestyling off the top of the head and dome. So we'll definitely keep going. So my boy Skip.88, he told us about his team. He told us about his, what they do with helping black people. But we want to get into the meat of it. We want to know where all this love for cosplay and the blurred love came from. We want to know if this is real or not for Skip.88.
Authenticity counts for something.
Yeah, I want to know if he flexing on it or if he really about that life over here, So, hey, Skip, man, Skip.88, where did this love come from? Where did the passion for anime and cosplay start?
Oh, man. It goes back to an early age. Funny you say that because actually I was talking to my mother because I want to interview my mother because she was the first person that started me on this journey. And the reason I say that
sounds like law right here. That sounds like Javon.
Because growing up, my mom brought me an action figure, and I still love this action figure to this day. It broke, but I still got pictures and frames of it. The first action figure that she ever brought me was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and ever since then, my love went off to a whole different direction. I was like, okay, what is this? This is awesome. It was Michelangelo, the orange, everything that set it off, the orange, the way he act, his silliness, he loved pizza. And then I started it was more introduction to his brothers, Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, Master Splinter, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, and the Brain.
He went heavy.
I was like, dude, I'm like, me being a kid, like, I'm here with big cats, like, dude, what is this? And it's this awesome. And my mom was like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then from that on, for my 5th birthday, my whole room was transformed into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm talking about I had the locker, the bedspread, the rug, the carpet, sheets, the toothpaste, toothbrush, everything that I touched was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If it wasn't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I didn't want it.
Do you still have it? Because that's still worth some money nowadays if you still have that type of stuff.
I wish I did, but no, I don't have it anymore. Kind of upset about that. And then with this little stuff from there, I had a little show, a movie called, I don't know if y'all remember this, Fievel Goes West, about the little rat in the Western, and he was a cowboy. If y'all remember that, Fievel Goes West. Anybody remember that? Am I telling my age?
A little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
He ain't telling his age. I remember Fievel Goes West.
You old? America, you 65. You age.
Don't get here, man.
I'll be knocking on American Tail. Fievel Goes West. That movie was the truth.
Man, thank you. And from there, man, I kept growing up, and then of course got into the anime. The first anime for me was Dragon Ball Z, and from there, the fights, Goku powering up. Even though it took him like 8 to 10 episodes, that's the power up. But that's another point.
Learn about anime time.
Yeah.
More than expected.
And from there, it's like, dude, I like this. From Goku powering up to introducing to Vegeta. Sailor Moon, even though it was about a whole bunch of females, but that still was an awesome anime. Yu Yu Hakusho, Ronin Warriors, and actually, my cousin introduced me to Ronin Warrior because he was way older than me. I was like, dude, is this a cartoon? He said, no, it's anime. I was like, it's about a guy, in samurai's outfits that's transforming like Power Rangers. That's fight. I was like, okay, and from there on, it's just like basically I was trying to like, okay, this anime. I don't want to learn everything I need to know about anime, even though now there's a whole plethora of anime shows that I'm trying to watch.
It's hard to keep up, man.
Oh my God. I mean, when I was in middle school, God, One Piece. And I kind of wish I didn't fail off of One Piece because I know it's like 1,001 episodes now. So it's like, yeah, that's a wrap. But I finished first quarter of One Piece. The first quarter. I know it's like 8 more quarters to go, but I finished one. So I feel good about myself.
Yeah, you ain't the only one. I fell off on One Piece too. I had like 60 episodes, and that ain't nothing. That ain't even a quarter.
It's okay. Some of us have sold our soul to Oshada for a piece of that One Piece treasure, and some of us are okay with that. So it's okay.
I feel you on that one.
And it's just like, and then the cosplay. The first cosplay I ever did was number 1 from Kids Next Door. That was my first cosplay.
I remember you talking about that one. I caught your interview with Royalty Cosplay. Shout out to her, by the way. She's great. I follow her on IG, man. She's great. You were talking
reach out to her for an interview. I'm pretty sure she'll be down to do it.
Oh, I am, definitely. I am. Don't worry about that. That's gonna be happening. But she does a lot of great stuff. I know she does a lot of Black Panther and everything like that. But hearing about your Kids Next Door was hilarious because you had the sweater on and everything.
The sweater was tight as hell. See, I was joking. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna tell the story. It was a female sweater. I was at the thrift store. I was like, I want to be number 1. So I need to find a red sweater. I already had the cargo shorts. So I started looking around the thrift store. I was like, wait, they had the turtleneck. I was like, it's a medium. And I put it on, I tried it on, and I have people walking by looking at me like, hey, it's a costume, mind your business. See, that's what you get for worrying too much. So I tried it out. It felt snug, and it was like, man, I was like, you know what, this is gonna work. Then I got the shades, and the boots. Of course, it was Timberlands. Shout out to my people from New York, the Tims. Then I had got the white tube socks folded down. I was like, you know what, this is it. And even though I was kind of almost bald headed at the time, I was like, okay, this is
I was about to say,
this is gonna work.
Is number 1 the reference to your wardrobe today with the shades and the bald head?
Basically.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna say
I want to ask too, man.
It was very, very, very unique. I was like, I can't put my finger on it. The Kids Next Door.
As I didn't want to mention, I didn't know if you had feelings for your bald head or not. You know, I didn't want to step.
It's growing old. You know, receiving headlines. Like, you know what? It's time to go. It was fun while it lasted. Let me give the good shade.
Vegeta hairline in the background. I see.
Hey! Krillin pulled it off. All right, Krillin showed that you can do it with it. You can do without, and after that, you can go right back. So hey, you do you, sir. You do you. JC's mad at me right now. He's just like, I can't.
Are we really doing this? Really? Okay. You got Krillin. You got no nose looking at you. You know.
Hey! One word for you, sir. Man. One word for you. Boom.
Wait, you all see, you all wrong. Boma for Krillin? Come on. 18, remember? So you all see, I'm out here got this dude. You all say I need to fire you about now. I gotta get somebody
really
else
over here derailing the interview to argue some Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
It wouldn't be the first time. So
but I do want to ask, Micah, because you did kind of, bring into the heart place of, doing your first real cosplay. And I know a lot of people are, even like myself, are interested in doing such just like yourself. Besides just following the channel and, following some of the things that you put along on IG and Facebook accordingly, what are some of the things you suggest to some of your, cosplayers who are just trying to follow the footsteps? Thrift stores? Do you recommend just following internet sources or people that they really like? How do you process that?
Oh, basically, easy with that one. If you can relate to any character of your favorite show that you like, if you want to cosplay that person, by all means. In cosplay, you're not going to be exact with the character, but the main thing is to try to, the main thing is to be that character, act like that character, because in this world, there's so many people, there's so many characters that we can relate to. Like for example, you got Superman. He got sent away from home to be on a whole new planet because his parents knew that the planet's for the blow, they for the die, and they sacrificed themselves to save their son. You got Batman, whose parents was killed in the alley, You got Spider-Man, who lost somebody who was very near and dear to him. You got like Goku, even though him and Superman almost got the same damn story. But you know,
it's the same story. It's the same story.
So you know, he got sent from home. You know, being growing up on his own, trying to learn the world, trying to learn people, and that's how we are sometimes. We lost people that we love along the line. We got sent to a new place, trying to learn the culture. And it's that relating to that character. If that character is like, you know what, this character is me. I want to cosplay that person. You can go to a thrift store. You can go to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Not meaning to cut you off, but that's Black culture in general. Like,
exactly. See, there we go.
We've been, not us per se, but our ancestors, forefathers, taken away from a world that we know and love. Mm-hmm. Everything's being destroyed, bringing into a whole new realm of language and just culture that is very foreign to us. Having to learn it, having to adapt, and then make it our own.
Exactly.
That is the definition of blurred culture. So yes, so that's definitely hits home. It's like why we love things so much. It's like we had to make it our own. We had to take things and put our own, like I say, put some spice on it, put our own little hit on it, make it even better, and then make it drip. Put the drip on. But then all of a sudden, it's just like people get mad that we doing that. But like, hey, you took away our drip, so we made yours and made it even better. That's
exactly. Exactly. And everything, and like this whole culture is based off of Black culture, because Black culture is what is today's world. Everything that is going on is come from our culture. So, like I tell people, it is what it is.
And go ahead, Micah, please.
And then basically, like you said, like you could go to thrift stores, and you know, you got these awesome people out here that actually does commission that to make your cosplay. So that like Dean's List, Cosplay Your Way, they make their cosplay from scratch. So reach out to them, or you know, do like I do sometimes. If you don't feel like making it because you know you're just lazy, like me sometimes. So like, you know what, it's not gonna happen. So let me go ahead and find this good website. Let me order this Star-Lord outfit, and we in the game. So it doesn't matter, but it could be store bought. But if it's store bought, you can make it and tweak it your own, make it your own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a big dude, so it might have to be store bought for me because I don't have a lot of fabric in around my house to making all these things.
As long as you care about it, as long as your heart is 100% in it. All right, Micah. Right.
I know for a fact, Miracle, if you go on his page on IG, he's always making something, working on things from his Deadpool costumes, Black Panther, even his JoJo stuff. So yeah, he's definitely into it, and I've been wanting to get into it myself as far as cosplay. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it, and I always think, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. You know, it's just like trying to find characters I relate to, and I also feel comfortable with. For me, it's always been like the big guys. I like the Nappas or the Ginyu Force. I like to go in that with somebody else, things like that. Or even characters nobody even knows, like the Bleach characters, some of the background characters, those bigger guys, like Kenpachi, even though everybody knows that one, but still, it's like just things that those are just ones that I relate to. Mm-hmm. So I know you said the number one, Kids Next Door. Are there any other characters you kind of find yourself relating to that you want to do in the future?
I did Kid Next Door for number one. I did. Y'all remember Stryker from Mortal Kombat?
Oh yeah.
I did.
He was the cop, right?
Yeah, because it related to me because I'm a cop. So I did Stryker, and then plus it was easy to get the equipment because I had most of it. Then I did the Riddler from Batman because I love riddles, and the Riddler, he was just kind of he was just like smooth with it, and he wasn't really. He was evil, but it was more like a subtle evil. Like, I'm evil, but I bet I can outsmart you with this one question, even though Batman had all the intelligence in the world. Because I don't know, like, dude, I don't know what you studied, but I ain't no way I want to answer half of these riddles that he asked you. And those characters, it's like they for me. And there's one character I haven't done yet that I really know that's really down to earth like me, and that's Gambit from X-Men. I'm still waiting to do him.
That's one of my
I'm
favorite.
still
That's one of
waiting.
my favorite X-Men. Gambit is one of my favorites. 'Cause he's
He OG X-Men, man.
OG X-Men, and I was, I don't want to get into it because I go on and on with the whole live action movie stuff. So I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
But he's definitely one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Gambit's about that life. He gets the hose. He's always on that stuff, man. He does what he does. He does what he does.
And he got that accent, La Mancherie, or that Creole talk.
Oh yeah.
Miracle's all about that. Miracle's all about that. You give him about 10 shots, he'll go Australian on you in a heartbeat.
Not
I haven't
Australian.
gotten that
Oh
drunk in a
wow,
while.
My bad. I didn't mean to bring up.
that's chocolate wasted right there.
Oh boy. Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've been that drunk.
Oh boy. Let me pull up this same question. I don't know why I said that dumb shit. Okay. This is one I thought was interesting. I know this is one of the questions Javon brought up. Like, what resources or, let's say, starter kit would you recommend for up and coming cosplayers?
A starter kit. Find a good store. Find a great store that have all that will have all the items. I'm talking about foam, hot gun glue, shirts, what you call them things you make on you put in your jeans? Bedazzles. That's what I'm gonna call them. No, that's stuff like that, like a good base. And also, if you know that you can sew a little bit, that's a good base. Like, okay, I can sew, so I can stitch something together. Let's have a good foundation of yourself first, and also know that you are awesome. It's only one you that makes you unique. Have confidence and believe in yourself before anything. Because when you cosplay, you want to own that cosplay. You want to make it yours, and you definitely want to make it stand out at any convention or Comic-Con that you go to. Have confidence and believe in yourself.
That's definitely one thing about cosplay in general, whether it's anime or any other character that you like. Just be you. Everybody can just be yourself. Even if yourself is dressing up as, Sailor Moon or whatever you feel like you're doing, just do you. And don't worry about the judgment or the criticism of people, because only you can make yourself happy.
Exactly. It's your life, and you got to live it for yourself. Like I tell people could talk and criticize you about your life, but you have to be the one to live it.
That is definitely true, because I'm like, me being this, because I'm a former athlete, played college ball and all that stuff like that. But I've always been an anime lover since high school.
Right.
Now it grew more when I hit college because I had an understanding where I was around more people to teach me about this stuff. So I was able to be myself. Now, did I catch criticism and the jokes and stuff? Yeah, but it didn't faze me, because me being the big dude I am, I'm like, what you gonna do about it? I was just like, we gonna catch you. What you want to say? You want to catch his hands, or I'll catch you on the field. It don't matter if you want to do something. But I know a lot of people dealt differently. For me, because how I am, I know the bullies, all the stuff. But the crazy part that always messed with me is like there were always bullies, but then the bullies would always talk about the Dragon Ball Z or the Pokemon. I'm like, these are anime too.
And you know what? And that's crazy too, isn't it?
Yeah,
the ones that pick on you go right behind you, go right in front of your face. Like, man, you see what Vegeta did? I was like, dude, didn't you just pick on me? And wait, what's going on?
They don't know. and that made you so upset. That angered you so much, because kids today don't know what we had to deal with, man. All these kids.
It's true.
These kids today, all of them love the anime, and I love that. But even if they're just making the videos or the TikToks, whatever you want to call it, I'm old. I don't mess with TikTok like that. But still, it's like they have. We didn't have the King Vaders or the RDC World Ones, all this stuff. We didn't have those guys. So, and if they were quiet. You know, they didn't do all these things. So I respect the young bucks for what they're doing because they're making the culture more accessible to people that want to get out of their own shell. So
and like I tell people, like you just told your story, like I could meet 50 people out in the world today, don't even know them, and they could tell the same story you just said about how you had to change your personality to fit with the in crowd because like you talking about this thing, you a big dude, you play football, ain't no way in hell you supposed to be talking about no damn cartoons to another grown person. I'm like,
no,
dude, what?
not at all, not at all.
I was like, man, y'all don't know. Back then, when we were growing up, oh, you was ridiculed, you was picked on, you was bullied for liking this stuff.
You
was bullied.
Yeah, because the same stuff that all these kids wear in school, it's really not new. It's like other kids our age, like the Akatsuki stuff, all that stuff. That's really not new. Kids our age in high school and stuff wore those same things, but they got beat up when they wore their Akatsuki trench coat or whatever like that. Now you wear that. Hey, bro, where you get that? Let me find that.
Man, where you get that headband from Naruto? Don't worry, I got to cop that. But back then, man, dude, you are weird as hell.
You catch your headband if you want to.
That's true.
Now you got it's just everybody's catching the bag off of it now. So
exactly.
And speaking into that, Micah, you know, we came, you know, especially like what you mentioned in terms of your history, in terms of you're coming all the way from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle days, right there with you, you know, to where we are now. You know, anime and some of the bigger animes have changed in terms of what the big three are, as well as what, you know, it seems like the cosplay community has changed. You know, even if you could give us like a general list, you know, at least the top three or even, you know, a few 3 or 5 notable animes that kind of stick to your brain there, what are the ones that seem to be sticking out in terms of the cosplay world? What's really hot? What's got the finger on the pulse?
What's hot in the streets?
God, it's gonna have to be for one. This is what I'm seeing. But for one, it's gonna be My Hero Academia. That thing is going on like wildfire. That's the first one.
That's basically an easy one because My Hero has hundreds of characters. Yeah, they got characters.
I mean, exactly. It's like Pokemon. It's like every episode. It's like, damn, this is a new hero. God, okay.
And then new design.
Yeah,
right.
They're very creative.
Right.
So yeah, definitely.
Then would have to be what I'm seeing a lot of now. Well, yeah, Naruto would have to be number 2.
Oh,
still a classic.
Yeah, it'd be oh god, yeah. If y'all go on my page, you'll see it's. I was like, damn, okay, so I can see that. It's the same like My Hero because it's like a new ninja, a new clan, the new Sasuke. It's like okay, y'all just gonna keep growing. And then the third one is gonna have to be Bleach. Or
really,
I'm gonna say Bleach because Bleach is. It's been a lot.
All 3 of them have a plethora of characters. They have all 3 have characters out all over the place. But I would think Bleach would have, you know, made a resurgence recently because of the new anime. But I thought it would have died off eventually. But they do have a lot of characters to cosplay.
I guess like they try to compete with My Hero and Naruto because. When Bleach came out like in the 2000s.
Yeah, it was one of the original big 3 back in the day.
About 20 years ago.
Yeah. So I guess they trying to still try to keep it relevant. And then of course, let me see, the 4th one would have to be God, what is it? Hunter. Yeah. I just finished that. I just finished all them episodes. So yeah, I think Hunter would be one because I would love to
You're in the same boat as everybody waiting for the next one. I'm like, it ain't no man.
Dude, I said, God, that was so good. That was so good. Oh man, especially when the what's that group? What's the group name? My girl with the vacuum cleaner. What's the group?
Oh, the 8 deadly spiders. I can't. The spiders. The spiders.
The spiders. Yeah, the spiders. Yeah, and then my guy, the look like. Well, of course, I think he was like their Joker. I was like, he's
you talking is it Ahsoka or something like that?
Yeah, Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Ahsoka. I saw Ahsoka and I said nah.
I think a lot of
said the
people did,
same.
JC. I think a lot of
I
did.
think that cut me off, but I didn't watch it that really much. I saw some fight going.
I was like,
and
this dude was all right. I said that too. So I was like, oh shit, this okay, all right. He's gonna be on How to Catch a Predator. Okay.
Chris Hansen,
Chris Hansen don't want none of
Animize.
that. You don't want none of that. Chris Hansen get caught too by it too. You don't want none of that. I get it. I get it. I know I respect your choices, but I just can't get in Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
It ain't me.
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand it. Yeah, I can see why. But I was like, you know what, it's entertaining. That's besides that part. But other than that, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
like
another show with another plethora of characters. Definitely very unique styles of appeal, appearance, weaponry, fighting styles. Hunter x Hunter definitely tried to push that limit there. So no, happy to hear.
I will say I respect their power system because they probably had the most well put together power system with the Nen than any other anime in general. So I will respect that. You probably, like I told you about before, you probably write a book about the uses of Nen and how they do things. And I'm being serious about that too, because that could be a legit situation. I would probably read that more than watch anime still. But
okay.
We're going to take a little break. This is going to be our final break, and then we're going to come back with a little closing. We're going to talk about a couple more things, and then we're going to be up out of here. All right, let's take a little break.
My anime list gets longer every day.